How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Rainbow Star coming at you in another video, and today I want to do something a little bit different. Kat actually told me about this, so thank you, Kat. I want to do something that, like, you guys could get to know me a little bit better, and I've been asked something similar to this about like what type of games I like to play and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to give you guys kind of a top 5 of my favorite games ever. Just so you guys can like learn a little bit about what I like. Just so you know, it's mainly story-based games is what I love the most. Like, that's why I'm so excited for the new Last of Us to come out. I can't wait. And I'm going to be making a Let's Play of the first one on the channel before that one comes out, so make sure to look out for that. But just as like a number 6, like honorable mention, it's not a story-based game, but I actually did just go grab some of them, the ones that I actually had. Just got remastered, Modern Warfare 2. So if you guys actually want to see me play the remastered version of the game, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you guys actually want to see me play any of these games, make sure to let me know in the comments. But let's get right into it. So number 5, I have Infamous. The first Infamous. I didn't really like the second one all that much because of mainly the graphic style, but the first one was, like, to me, like one of like the most revolutionary games of that time. Like, the choice-based system, how the story played out completely changed. Like, your interactions with other characters, even your abilities in game. That's what I love about the Infamous games. When you do other, like when you go the Infamous side or you go to the hero side, your actual abilities change. I remember, because I might be a little bit messed up for this, but I always go the evil path the first run because I think the powers are always so much cooler. And I remember in this game, the final blow that you're able to do, like your final attack, is basically you fire a lightning, like, hellstorm of black and red lightning, and it was probably one of the most like cool attacks I've ever seen in a video game, like that, but it's all black and red. And it's so cool. Like, again, I love story-based games, and this game showed like what can become of people. Like, it actually fits nowadays kind of well and is kind of scary because it shows how people can kind of like lose their humanity when push comes to shove. And like, it shows what happens when, like, maybe not pandemics like it is nowadays, but when something bad can happen, like the entire city got shut down, they weren't getting any aid, and then you see gangs rise up and people like losing their minds and all this other kind of stuff. And I think it was kind of ahead of its time, so that's why I have it personally as my 5th favorite game ever made. At number 4, we have Elder Scrolls Skyrim, which I do have. And actually, let me show you, just Infamous right there. even the the art on the front of it is absolutely beautiful. But the boy Skyrim right here. The amount of memes and everything that came out of this game, where it can be serious but also like really funny at times as well, is really what puts this game up there for me. You can be whatever you want. You can play the game differently every single time you do it. My type of thing is I love stealth. I love like long range stuff, so that's why you guys will see me, like, whenever I have a chance to use a sniper, I most likely always will. Or whenever there's a stealth mission in anything, I try to do it as stealthy as possible because I enjoy that type of gameplay, and I feel like it's harder than just running in guns blazing. But yeah, this game, anybody who's ever played it will understand why I have it so high up. Again, the amount of fun that I had with, like, my brother when we first started playing this game, because I didn't play it for a while after it first came out. And when we finally played it, this was the only game we played for months on end. Like, we never stopped. We all had different characters, but we would play on each other's accounts whenever we would get together. And it was maybe it's more of the like the people who I played with which made it so fun, but like you could just mess around and do anything. We would make save files and like try to like take over cities by ourselves. We would mess around as much as we possibly could. We would break the game with those giants when they smack the ground and you just go launching up into the air. It was just, it's probably just one of the most fun games I've ever played. It was very simple, but it's so much fun. You can do so many different things in it, and that's why I personally have it at number 4 for my favorite games ever made. Some of you may have seen me play this next one, Days Gone. I don't have the game for this because I bought it online. I don't have it on this one or the next one. This game is just something else to me. I don't know, like, they did so well making this game. I don't understand how critics, when it first came out, didn't like this game. Like, they said, like, I've read some reviews on it, and they were just like, oh, this game is it's about a man with a code, like, in the zombie apocalypse, which is not what it's about. Like, he obviously has the one thing on his code that he doesn't hurt women. Okay, understandable. But that's not, like, the main part of the game itself. It's about, like, he's trying to find his wife throughout the entire game. And he's trying to make sure that she's okay because he lost her right when the zombie apocalypse started. And it's also, like, kind of a different take on zombies. Like, even though it is regular zombies and there's different forms of them as they kind of progress, kind of like The Last of Us, where they'll be, like, more infected, but they also, like, mutate, and they'll also show that some zombies actually still have humanity. Like, they still wear their clothes, they'll still wear and take care of jewelry that they had. They're just, it's completely different. And then also, like, I don't know, like, the love story in the game, you see, and it makes you feel for him. Like, when he loses his wife, when he goes places where he thinks she might be and she's not there, you see him lose hope, like, over and over again. And it's really, like, it can be heart-wrenching at times. It really can be. But then also, you can play this run and gun if you want to. You can play this stealthily if you want to, as obviously I did most of the time. This game is just, it really is so underrated. If you guys haven't played this game, I highly, highly recommend it. Obviously, it's my 3rd favorite game of all time. This game is just absolutely incredible. And you guys, I'm not sure if this will work for you guys. I'll shift over. The dude, the Rad Brad, who I actually used to watch a lot of the time, he almost has the exact same thumbnail as my first stream for the game, which is actually kind of funny. I just noticed that. But that's my number 3 favorite game of all time. At number 4, well, I guess at number 2, we have God of War 4, the newest version of God of War. This is actually my 2nd favorite game franchise of all time. All the God of War games are absolutely incredible in my mind, and this one just brings it to a different level because it keeps what made God of War fun to begin with, which is like the hack and slash version of the game where so many enemies and you're one man, kind of like Doom, but with axes and blades and everything like that. Also, for me, I love mythology. Any type of Roman, Greek, Nordic mythology, I adore. I love learning about it. Even like Christianity and stuff like that. I just love learning about different types of religions and what people believe. I love that kind of stuff. So this game like really hits it for me because you got different types of mythology. The hack and slash can be fun, and then you have the story is absolutely incredible. Like the father and boy, like their relationship building throughout it. You see him have to deal and learn with his past and learn how to be a father by himself. Where if you guys watch the other games, this isn't him. You see him try so hard. Like, I remember, like, at the beginning of the game, you see him get pissed off at Atreus, and then you see him Like, you see him yell, and then take a breath and be like, okay, this is what we need to do. And like he needs to lower himself because he's not a good person. He's a very angry person, but you see him try and learn like how to be the person that he wants to be and not let his past define him anymore, because his, like, obviously you see him deal with his past as well in this game. You see him become a father in the scene that they're talking about right here. Like, he truly like cares, and I cannot wait for the rest of like this trilogy of games to come out. I will definitely be playing them on the channel 100%. It's just this, I don't know, this game just hits different for me. One of the best stories ever. The gameplay is incredible. It's just like a masterpiece to me. It truly is. And then my favorite game of all time, absolutely unquestioned, Assassin's Creed 2. My favorite game franchise of all time. But this game, I've beaten at least 5 times. This is the game that I've gotten closest to 100%ing. Like, through the trophies and everything like that. I just never got around to fully doing it. I beat the game 5 times. I've had to beat certain parts for my brother before because he couldn't do it. And this, man, is this game incredible. The stealth mechanics in this game, the fighting is very fluent. The same thing with Infamous, like the parkour and the ability to go anywhere in the open world that you have in this game is amazing. The graphics for when it came out were absolutely gorgeous. And again, I love mythology, but I also love history. So being able to interact with people and places that I know about, like you work with Leonardo da Vinci in this game, you work with just so many like ancient Renaissance, well, not ancient, but Renaissance people. It's just like, I don't know, like, I can't give this game any more praise. Like, you can play this game again however you want. You can be stealthy, you can be hack and slash just like this, you can use different types of weapons, you can use like the hidden blades were probably one of my favorite things ever. I was actually thinking about doing like a list of how I rank the Assassin's Creed games, but I'd rather do this type of video first. But man, is this game just absolutely incredible. If you guys haven't played these games, please do, because you will not regret it. I promise you that. If this game ever gets remade, which I pray that it does, for some reason they remade Assassin's Creed 3 for whatever reason and not this game. If they ever do it, you know that I am doing it on the channel. But yeah, that is my list, you guys. If you guys want to see me play any of these games on the channel, please let me know. If you guys want, let me know what your guys' favorite games of all time are in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, that's this video. If you like this type of video, please let me know as well. Like, you can there's a lot of stuff to comment if you guys like this video. But that's the video, guys. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Until next time, deuces.